Erev Shabbos, everyone. Erev Shabbos, Parshas Chukas. So many incredible things in this parsha. The world changes so many times in this parsha. There are so many fundamental concepts. We find the Memoriva, the waters of contention. Moshe Rabbeinu was commanded to go and to speak to the rock, and instead he hit the rock. And because he hit the rock, he was punished, ostensibly that he couldn't take the Jews into the land of Israel. That's a pretty hefty punishment for not speaking. In the end, a miracle still happened. He hit the rock, but the water flowed. So why would he have been punished so severely for the speaking to the rock instead of hitting it? You know, if you look globally, one of the educational objectives of the Midbar was to teach us an incredibly important lesson. Throughout the Torah, we actually find many speeches, many acts of talking, many words that are spoken. One of the objectives of the desert and the experience of traveling for all those years was to learn about the Koach HaDibur, learn about the power of speech. We ended up in the desert for 38 extra years because of the speech of the spies. There was so much that had to do with Dibur, so much that had to do with speech. The Aseres had Dibros. There were 10 utterances from God. The donkey that spoke to Bilam, Korach and his speech causing incredible damage to the Jewish people. Balak and Bilam trying to curse the Jewish people with speech. So many stories, so many events took place with speech. Because we needed to understand the message that Dibur, speech, can turn a midbar, which is the same word. That Dibur can turn a midbar into a yishuv, and that Dibur can turn a yishuv into a midbar. With speech, you can build incredible things. Every Dibur becomes a dover, becomes a thing. And you attach one to the other, and you can build incredible structures, incredible worlds, an incredible, beautiful reality around you. But Dibur else has the ability to kill. It has the ability to destroy a person, to destroy a person's self-esteem, to destroy worlds. Lashon Hara can decimate a city. Speech is the thing that separates a human being from an animal. A human being has the ability to be able to take his insides and express it outwardly. An animal doesn't have that ability. Dibur is much more than communication. Dibur is the thing, speech is the thing that takes my soul and connects it to your soul. I love you. You look beautiful today. You're an amazing person. I believe in you. You can do it. There's so much incredible things that we can accomplish with the beautiful power of Dibur, power of speech that we were given. The whole book of Vayikra is the book of Kedusha. It's the book of holiness. It's the book of the holiness of the human being, Kedusha Sa'adam. It deals with Tuma and Tara, with purity and impurity. Kedusha Sazman, the whole section that deals with the holidays, the sanctity of time. Kedusha Sa'aretz, the sanctity of the land of Israel, the laws of Shemitah, the laws of the 7 years, the laws of the Yovel, of the Jubilee year, and the Makalo, the story of the one who cursed and blasphemed God, just to show us that in order to be able to achieve Kedusha, the most important holiness is Kedushas HaPeh, is the sanctity of the mouth, is using the tongue correctly. Because Chaim v'Maves ba'ad haloshon, life and death come through the tongue. We're now at the end of our travels. We're about to come into the land of Israel. And God tells Moshe this is the perfect opportunity to instill in them an incredible message. When you're going to go now and live in the land, and you're going to live in a sort of normal existence, you're going to step outside of the la-la bubble that you were living inside in the desert. And now as you walk into this world, into this new existence, they need to take this lesson and concretize it and understand how much you can accomplish with a peh, how much you can accomplish with a mouth. Take the stick, let them see that stick. Let them see the way of the old way, the way of the hands, the way of bringing it about through physical action. But now show them that there's so much that they can accomplish with their peh, with their mouth. And by not speaking, Moshe Rabbeinu missed an opportunity to teach that incredible lesson, to concretize that lesson. That it's all about the peh, it's all about the mouth, it's all about the speech. It was an incredible opportunity. And because Moshe Rabbeinu lost that opportunity, there were quite a few negative ramifications, not the least of which that Moshe Rabbeinu could no longer bring them into the land. Moshe Rabbeinu had a chance to show them that Kol Yaakov, that the voice is the voice of Jacob, Vayadayim Midei Esav, that ultimately the hands and the hand way, that's not our way. Beating, hitting, striking, that's not our way. Speaking, talking, building, connecting with words, that's our way. Connecting to God with words. Baruch Ato Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam. Thank you, Hashem. Connecting to other people with words. You're amazing. Thank you. Connecting to our world with words. Ma'rabu Masech Hashem. Look at how amazing and beautiful this world is. We can create so much with the tongue, so much with our words. And that's one of the lessons that we have to walk away with from this story and from this parsha. That words are critical. Words can destroy worlds, but look at what they can build. Let's put our tongues back in our faces, back where they belong. Not wagging, not being used to knock things down as the most powerful, destructive tool. But let's put them back where they belong and use them for what they can create, what they can make, what they can do, what they can say, how they can make others feel. And let's use our tongue, our words. Let's use our dibur to bring chayim, to bring life to others, life to ourselves, and life to our world. Have a beautiful, amazing, wonderful Shabbos.